Asian Black Bean Scallops. We're going to make a simple marinade to cover our beautiful sea scallops with. We've started by pre-measuring all of our wet ingredients as well as our spices. And we have our fresh ginger and fresh garlic already pre-measured and diced. We have our scallions pre-sliced. We're going to save about a tablespoon off to the side to use as garnish when we finish our dish. And now we're going to get everything into our blender container. Our wet ingredients pour in here. And this is a nice simple marinade. There's nothing intimidating about it, but it's going to be really wonderful. Our fresh garlic and ginger are going into the blender as well. And then those scallions as well. That's going to add a nice pungency to our marinade. And we're going to get onto the blender with this and give it a good pulse. I'm going to pulse this for, 1 or 2 minutes or so, not too long. We still want to see some particulate in there. And we're going to remove from the blender and prepare to get our scallops inside of that marinade. Prior to getting the scallops in that earthenware dish, we need to get them into the marinade. So let's use a clean stainless steel bowl and portion 4 of these beauties right into the bowl. This is a total of about 6 ounces of scallops that makes up the portion. We're going to measure up 2 tablespoons of our marinade. As well as our nice heaping tablespoon of fresh diced pineapple. This will get a good toss, and then we're going to place it in our earthenware dish and prepare to move this over to the Lincoln Impinger. The dish doesn't need any greasing or oiling. There's a little bit of oil in our marinade recipe, and it will not stick to this pan. Now what happens is the marinade retains in the bowl a little bit, so you want to scrape those fermented beans and those wonderful chunks of garlic and pineapple right over the top of the scallops. Those help retain moisture, and they're going to get beautifully caramelized as the dish goes through the Lincoln Impinger. Now we're ready to go into the oven. As you'll see by your recipe, the oven is set to 500 degrees for 5 minutes. When it comes out, we've got, again, beautiful caramelization, beautiful coloring. And I like to garnish this dish with just a little bit more of the fresh diced pineapple. And about another tablespoon on there. That's included in your recipe. Our fresh coarse ground pepper. That adds a wonderful aroma and flavor to the dish. As well as our thinly sliced scallions, a beautiful color additive. There's our dish, black bean scallops, a wonderful Pan-Asian appetizer.